Hello all, it is I, the Deep Diver, here with a new video. And the topic today is, we live in a world where snow is dirtier than mud. Now what do I mean by that? Well, snow falls from the sky, it looks pretty, but it evaporates. Mud, on the other hand, is on the ground, is filthy, dirty, but can be used for things. It doesn't go away that easily. It gets hardened, it washes away, but it keeps coming back. And I think I see this a lot where people want more realism, more honesty, more truth. That's why I see YouTube going back to its grassroots of people talking, ranting, discussing, having conversations. We're tired of seeing all the perfect filters, all the perfect lighting, all the perfectly edited this or that, and things taken out of context. It's getting annoying. People are sick of it. There's a despair in delusions that people are shackling themselves away of. And it's a painful but beautiful lesson because it's like this. The time for fantasy is over. The time for reality is setting in. And it's just going to get worse for a while. I have no idea what's coming, but I keep seeing headlines and stories where we're going in a direction completely different than what we've gone before. And people don't like change. I know I don't. And from the last 5 years, I've gone through more changes than I can possibly fathom due to problems I've created and problems or issues outside of myself, circumstances. I'm not a victim of them, I've accepted them. And again, we don't trust perfect things or things that appear to be perfect because nothing's perfect. Everything has flaws. People just hide behind, gloss, makeup, filters, or technology to make themselves look better. And it's like, people are getting sick of it. And there's also people who are embracing it more. And we can't do that. We can't give in to these delusions. We have to starve them. That's how you solve any good problem, is starving it. Don't give it energy. Don't give it time. Don't give it effort. Which you have to. You have to ignore stuff. You have to let it go out of your mind. Not let it have a death grip on your mental. Because I think a lot of people have locked their brain with delusions, illusions, and just not trying to face reality. It's not healthy. That's why I believe dependency on illicit substances are going up, uh, less satisfaction in life, relationships, work, and again, I want to say I applaud the younger people because we're making a change. We're trying to make it better. It's very hard when the old regime, the old guard, is holding on to every last grip of power, right, of, the culture they can with a white knuckled fist. But it's loosening, I believe, because they're getting tired. They're getting despondent. It's like, you had it good, now we want it good. I just see this, I guess for lack of a better word, war between us, because let's think about this. Remember the myth of Zeus, the Greek gods? If you don't know it, I'll recount it here as best I can. You see, the Greeks had the Titans before they had the gods. The Titans were these giant creatures, these giant beings, larger than life, and were more alien to us, more foreign, and people did not feel loved. They worshipped them out of fear instead of gratitude. And there was a one called Kronos, who was the Titan of Time, who even killed his father to take the throne. The drive for power was more palatable than family. And instead of learning from his father's mistakes, he chose to make it worse. The cycle of pain just got more hurtful, more suffering, and he was married to his sister Gaia, another titan of the earth, of life, of nature. And what Kronos would do, he was scared. He was paranoid. He was anxious of being dethroned by his own children, just the same way he did. So, he ate them. Right when they were born, he'd eat them. And Gaia was not happy with this, was not proud of this. So, her youngest, it's very important, she swallowed a rock in swaddling and gave it to Kronos, who ate it. But she tucked Zeus away to live somewhere else and be raised, to learn, to grow. And Zeus came back and conquered. They had a war, a fight, and Zeus might not be perfect, but he was better than Kronos. And I think that's all you can imagine. You can't be perfect, you can just be better. And he wanted control. He wanted power too. But he was much better than humans. In some regards, not so much, but still, you could identify with Zeus. You could understand where he was coming from. And I believe that, like, he was the youngest. The youngest means the most change. And we're living in a world where they think the oldest, respect your elders, all that fixing, and I don't believe that anymore. I listen to my elders. I listen to people who were wiser. It's done me no good. It's done me the exact opposite. Because a lot of people weren't thinking about me or my generation. And it shows. And people are getting resentful of it. We were lied to. We're enraged. Rightfully so. People get on their cameras, they get on their phones, they get on their computers, and just talk. Have conversations that the people up top or above us would not want us to have. I think it's coming to a head. People don't want to work, people don't want to reproduce. It's like, we don't need excess. The people above us want excess, and they'll get it any way they can, by hook or by crook. And it's sad. But it's not going to happen. People are quitting this lie, this illusion. Like, why would I believe in something that's not going to help me? Why have a belief that's not going to help you? And that's just true about psychology and the mind. Like, what? If it doesn't benefit you, why believe in it? And when you turn the tables, you turn that high-powered expectation back on them, it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And I see, again, a paradigm shift where people are making business. I'm trying to make businesses, okay? I went to college to work. I paid to work. And a lot of people are learning that too. And now, I'll cover another video of this. The degree holders are now more unemployed than people without it. That's very odd. Growing up, I heard they had the least unemployment, and they made millions of dollars more. And now I'm questioning everything. And that's what terrifies people in power, questions, above all. Because why did it have to be this way? Who decides this? What is causing this? It's just, you're getting to the root. You're getting to the dirty, filthy roots of the tree trunk that is supporting others. And that's why I think the birth rate's down. People are running out of slaves or breaking their backs and justifying, oh, growing up, because I've seen so many people throw themselves into their work and it spit them back out. Didn't care, didn't believe in them. They just want to help themselves. And it's getting sickening. Something has to change. Something really has to change. And believe me, I'd rather be in the mud than the snow any day of the week. Have a nice day.